Good morning. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Friday. We're a little bit late with with my Facebook Live this morning due to my very special guest, but that's okay. She had something going on, but she's here and she is ready to tell her story. Her name is Jane Buchanan, and for those of you that live in our small town of Brentwood, town of about 60,000 people, not too small, I like to call her the Mary Poppins of Brentwood. We met when my youngest son, Nick, was 3 and took a music class, a kinder music class from her, and both Nick and I immediately fell in love with her. She's just got this warmth about her. You just want to go up and hug her, and she's a really kind person. And I had my own kids-based business at that time as well, and so we kind of, traveled in the same circles here in Brentwood, and we always kind of had a connection. She also taught my nephews, Ty and Brett, in music too. You didn't teach Ryan though. He doesn't do anything unless it involves sweating.
Right. Yeah.
Dang it. But Nick loved her, and he still knows the song. So anyway, little background. She's very nervous. This is her very first Facebook Live, so be kind to her.
Yeah, be kind.
So we're just going to tell her story, and I'm going to sit here with her, and she's going to tell her story. But first, I just wanted to say, yesterday I posted just a little survey. I wanted to kind of get a feel for where people were. Number one, were they a skeptic? Were they like, that's not going to work, that product? Number 2, are they watching from afar? Which I know a lot of you are lurking and watching, and that's okay. Keep watching, keep learning. That's what I did for over a year before I started taking this. And then number 3, you're ready to feel better. You're ready to do whatever it takes to feel better, to not be in pain. Jenna said, hi, Miss Jane. Oh, thanks, Jenna. Always can count on you, Jenna. Dang it. And then number 4, you're blessed, and you're living a life with energy, with no pain. In your hair. And, no pain, no energy, and you sleep great. And if that's you, you're number 4, awesome. Very good. I'm number 4 now.
Yeah.
Because of this. But one of my friends that I used to work with, she posted and she said, I'm just very skeptical of anything that is a miracle pill. And I thought about that, and I said, well, this isn't a miracle pill, but our bodies are a miracle. And what this pill does is it teaches our bodies what to do. It reminds our bodies, hey, you need to make antioxidants to combat oxidative stress. And if you don't know what oxidative stress is, look it up. We all have it every day, from the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, all the toxins that are around us. And oxidative stress is related to over 200 diseases and illnesses. So am I going to do whatever I can to combat that and to make myself healthy and ultimately, hopefully, live longer? Absolutely I am. And I looked up the term skeptic, because I was a skeptic. I'm not going to say I wasn't.
Me too.
Yeah, you were too.
Yep.
And I found this really funny meme of a man like, I'm a skeptic. And he said, I'm a skeptic, so smart that science is unnecessary. It's all a bunch of delusions and lies and hoaxes. And why? Because I'm a skeptic, right? And that puts me on par with the scientists. So, I always tell people 23 universities didn't get together to study this product and all get together and say, hey, let's pull one over on America, or the world, really, because we're worldwide. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. So Jane is going to take a deep breath, and she's going to tell her story.
Okay. I'm going to try to get through
Pretend you're talking to Jenna.
So I brought notes because I didn't want to leave anything out. So if you see me spacing out or down here, that's why. But anyway, so my story actually started over 7 years ago when I decided to take my health back. And I made the decision to start eating healthy and exercise, take daily, recommended supplements. And with that, and with the help of Weight Watchers and my P2P Transformation Center, have to give a shout.
We should have had a before picture. Here, I know. I'll post one.
Had to give a shout out to my support team, but with them and their help and support, I was able to successfully lose over 100 pounds, and I've been able to keep it off for over 2 years now. So not without struggle, but it's a daily thing I have to deal with. But anyway, so despite the fact that I was getting healthy on the outside, And everything was looking like I was strong and healthy, but on the inside, my body was attacking me essentially and fighting back with inflammation throughout my body, causing chronic knee pain and hip pain, arthritis in my fingers, severe tendonitis in my wrist, trigger finger, which is
what's a trigger finger?
Trigger finger is when your finger gets stuck.
All you piano people know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or any music, really,
Yeah,
right?
well, just actually anybody who overuses their hands, which I'm a very hard physical worker, and but anyway, and so it caused issues.
Okay.
I have numbness in both of my hands to the point where I had to sleep sitting up because my arms would go completely cold at night, like there was no circulation, causing severe pain and discomfort. So anyway, so with that being said, I was not very healthy on the inside. And
What did you do to try to get relief?
so I tried everything that I could think of. There were more things on my list before I found the little yellow pill. But I tried muscle therapy, massage therapy, chiropractic help, holistic medicine, needless acupuncture.
Sounds just like my story with my back pain. Same thing.
My medical doctor, which was, okay, I won't go there.
Yeah, don't go there.
Advil, and more Advil, and I had zero relief. It was very discouraging and depressing, not being able to work out the way I wanted to, not to be able to perform daily tasks without pain, and of course not being able to play the piano the way I needed to, because I'm a piano teacher, and my mobility in my thumb was so limited, there were certain songs I couldn't play. So in July I turned 57, and I was in the mindset that I guess now this is the way old age is, and I was going to have to live the rest of my life in pain. And I've seen my elders go before me who were very dependent on others in very much chronic pain. And my big why I started my healthy journey was to not be dependent on others. I wanted to be in...
You can do it. Just getting very emotional. And you guys can see why. So
I wanted to be an independent old person.
Yeah, absolutely. We all do.
Senior.
So you were willing to do whatever it took to find relief, right?
I was desperate. I was so desperate.
So back in May, what happened?
Back in May, I was on Facebook, and I saw someone post on your page about their testimony about finding relief from the little yellow pill. They had pain and inflammation and aches throughout
So one
their body.
personal testimony went
One
light bulb off in your head.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I instantly messaged Angie, and I said, I need to know about this little yellow pill, and she was gracious enough to meet with me within probably an hour. We had coffee together, and she told me to watch this ABC primetime investigation report about the little yellow pill, and I did that. And then when we met, she answered, all the questions that I had. And so as soon as I got home, I told my husband about it. I said, I need to take this little yellow pill. And so he did research on it. I did more research on it. And yeah, I was skeptical, but I was desperate. And after my husband...
I like that. I was skeptical, but I was desperate. You were skeptical, yet you had an open mind to try it.
And especially after...
Hallelujah.
I have seen all kinds of testimonies for everything from arthritis to Lyme disease to anxiety and depression and the list goes on and on. But Anyway, so my husband said he agreed that I should take it, and he said, but he wants to be on it too. So
Well, that's another story for another time, my husband.
so we're both on it. My kids are on it. My dogs are on it. And anyway, so after only a month and a half after being on the little yellow pill, my knee pain and my hip pain were 100% better. I was actually at the theater in Walnut Creek where they have these long stairs. I don't know if you've been there. Mm-hmm. Tons of stairs. And I was, because it didn't happen overnight. And I knew it was just gradually getting better, but I didn't realize how much better it was
Sometimes
getting.
it just hits you out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, and it says it's supposed to take a month for every decade you are old to get.
So wait a minute, you don't take 3 pills and call me and say I don't feel anything?
No, it doesn't. It's not a miracle pill, but it is a miracle pill for me. But we'll get to that. But anyway, and so I was walking up the stairs, and whoever I was standing by, I'm like, look, I can walk these stairs. I'm not in any pain, and I don't have to hold on to the railing. And it was a real aha moment, and I knew that it was the Lily pill at work. But then after 4 months of being on the little yellow pill, my tendonitis in my wrist is 100% better. And the numbness in my hands is 99.99999. I have numbness in the tip of my finger, and it doesn't keep me up at night. No, it's
so you
it's
went
totally
from
okay.
a skeptic to open-minded to a believer.
Yes, a total believer. My arthritis, only my pinky hurts now, and my what else? It's gone. My pain is gone.
Pain is gone. So you're a believer, and now you want to share that with other people. And she told me before we went live, she's like, if my story helps one person, great. That's what I'm here for. And that's what we're both here for. And Jane, a few months into the journey, decided, hey, if my story can help people, then I'm going to join your team. And so now Miss Jane and Miss Angie have locked arms. And I love you.
The dynamic duo.
Right? It's like a love fest. I just can't sing like she does. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I know this went a little bit long today, but I felt like her story was one that really needed to be told. And for all you skeptics out there, we welcome your questions. We welcome you to contact, Jane with any questions that you have about her story. So if you're suffering from migraines or tendonitis or, Lyme disease, fibromyalgia, this pill's not going to cure all that, but what it does is it reduces oxidative stress. So look up oxidative stress, see what diseases that, it is associated with in our bodies, and, make the decision to do what you can to feel better and to live longer. So with that, we're going to say happy Friday and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.